let's talk about the powers of the gods and ask ourselves, do we have the same kinds of power? So, in terms of the powers of the gods, what I am talking about is what in all of our literature, in all of our tales and myths and things about supernatural beings that humans have had encounters with, from gods to spirits, demons, things like that. What kinds of powers do they have, and do we have those same kinds of powers? So the idea behind spirits and gods and things comes from, a lot of research has been done into this with theories about like cultures and stuff. The idea that there must be a greater power out there that gives us kind of a place in the universe, and it also helps us to answer the question of where we came from. And a lot of gods are seen as having human form or human-like characteristics, um, and we kind of created them in our own image in a way, with having like two arms, two legs, five fingers, four fingers, two thumbs, uh, or 10, 8 fingers, two thumbs. You guys get the idea. And, and 10 toes and such. And so we also have assigned them qualities, what they are good at, what they are bad at, you know, what they can teach us, what they can help us with. All the 50 names of Marduk have different ideas and abilities. All the different gods, from like Greek pantheon to Roman to any culture really, they all have specific roles. And what really is their powers are is the power to create, the power to destroy, the power to bestow knowledge. And if you think about all of that sort of stuff, we as humans all have the same kinds of power. We can create things from, furniture to technology to tools to pretty much everything around us in today's society has been created by us, including life. We have the ability to create life. As far as technology continues to grow, we have the ability to even like genetically modify it, and even grow things out of like petri dishes and test tubes and all that stuff. So our ability to manipulate technology gives us a lot of the powers that the gods have. What other powers do they have? They have the powers to bestow knowledge. And the more that we individually learn about things, and then we share it with others. Why do we go to school to learn certain skills in order to get jobs and things? Well, we use our skills to help other people. If you look at every single job, jobs are created because a need is not met, and then a job is created to fill that need. So all of these things that we learn, we interact and share them with others based on the kinds of skills that we have, the opportunities that we get into, and all the things that we are able to do, mainly for each other. Like, you might be really, really good at something, but if it's not a consumable product, or if it's not a talent that others want to take and enjoy, then it's not shared with other people, and therefore it's not going to make you any money, and it's not a worthy employment opportunity. There's even like some gods, I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but they are the gods of like creativity, and there are even some spirits and entities are known to be muses for those that have a creative side. So they themselves are creative, and they are sharing their gifts with humans. And as humans, we do the same exact things with each other. Come here. Yep. Every time I sit in front of this computer, this happens. You know, the gods take care of us, and what do? We take care of each other. We take care of animals. Some gods are even known as the caretakers of like the forest or animals or what have you. And look at like park rangers and stuff, or people that tend to gardens and things like that. Even deities that have a knack for vegetation and crops and stuff. There's jobs around that too. So really, the powers of the gods are the same kinds of powers that we have, but they're added with a supernatural flavor, where they have the ability to basically create it out of thin air, whereas we have to work at it with the universe around us. So my question is, how are they able to create things out of thin air? I like to go with the theory that's kind of posed in the Magician's books on the TV show, is that they use the same kind of mechanisms that we use, only we have more of a handicap with having to do all of these things in this three-dimensional plane. Now, magic, or four-dimensional plane, given the fact that time is also part of our dimension. Now, supernatural beings and such, they have access to higher planes, and therefore different mechanisms that we supposedly don't have, and that's where magic comes in. That's why we are able to use magic to manifest things in ways that the simple muggle, let's say, can't do or hasn't learned how to do yet, where we are able to bring opportunities to us and things to us through magic, and then we are able to manifest it through our four-dimensional reality. So really, the powers of the gods are, in a way, the same powers that we have, only we have to work at it in a different way than they do. So let me know what you guys think about this, and let me know in the comments. Yep, so I'm going to keep making videos on a regular basis. It's probably going to be Tuesdays and Fridays, but if I'm able to come up with more than 2 videos a week, then the schedule on that's going to change, and I'm going to update you guys. So keep an eye on this channel for my regular uploads. Check out all of my other playlists on the theories of magic, general magic stuff, the workings in the Necronomicon, and how to go through the gate walking and such. And you guys can always check out my book, Magical Theater, which is on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com, Magic with a K. And you can always email me with questions, comments, complaints, concerns, issues at priestofthenecro@gmail.com. Good hunting.